Welcome back. This is number 4 of Discovering Purpose. Congratulations for keeping up with this video series. Today we're going to be talking about the power of sensory acuity and paradigms. Now, the sensory acuity. What is sensory acuity? It's being acutely sensitive to your surroundings and even your feelings. You know, I know a lot of government agencies, like FBI, when they train them, social services even, they have to be acutely sensitive to their surroundings. They got to watch movement. They got to study people, what they look like. You know, even what profiles, even though profiling might not work most of the time. But they become acutely sensitive. So I want you to, if you were to take your hands right now, and you can move them open just a little bit, and a little bit more, this is your periphery. And you just keep moving them and moving them and moving them until you can barely see that your hands, you can't really see them anymore. You can wiggle your fingers and still see them there. And then you go a little bit more and wiggle your fingers and see if they're still there. And you take in this whole entire environment. Well, we have to do this with our life. We have to be so acutely sensitive to what's working and not working. You know, there was a story of a woman who acquired a business from her late husband. And she didn't know anything about business. And she sits in with the board. And she asked 3 important questions. Number 1 was, what are you guys doing? So they made a list of everything that they were currently doing within the business. Number 2, what's working? So with all the things that they're currently doing right now, what's working? And number 3, what's not working? And then we can change what's not working to what is working. So that's almost the beginning. We have to know what's working, what's not working, but we have to identify what it is that we're doing too. Now, once we recognize that, we have what's called our paradigms. These are so important. You might be asking yourself, why is nothing I'm doing working for me? I've been reading the books, I've been going to the seminars, I've been studying all this stuff, yet I'm not seeing any major changes in my life. And that's because your paradigms are what are holding you back. So you're asked, what are paradigms? Your paradigms are a multitude of habits. And these habits you aren't even aware of, not even conscious of what's going on in your mind. Now, on November 3rd at Mystic Journey Bookstore, we're going to go more in depth with this Discovering Purpose program. I'm going to show you a slide on what is called the terror barrier. I learned from Bob Proctor. You're going to see a little stick man. You're going to understand the difference between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. And you're going to learn about how these paradigms you adopted, and you might not have even known how you adopted it or integrated it. But your paradigms are what hold you back. Your paradigms, you can be learning all this stuff, but it's only sitting on a conscious level. You hadn't integrated it. Remember back in the first or second video we talked about integrity and integer and integration. It's a whole. So if it's just in the conscious plane, you haven't emotionalized it in your subconscious mind yet, which once it becomes emotionalized, your body begins to react or respond. And then you either move into action or you take a step back into security. Okay? So I want you to visit howardcramptonjr.com for more information, or you can visit mysticjourneybookstore.com. Again, in their calendar section, visit their in the event section of their calendar. You can look up on November 3rd, find Discovering Purpose, and get more information there. I look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday. 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. What better time can you ask for on a Sunday? On Abbot Kinney Boulevard in beautiful Venice. If you have any questions, send me an email, info@howardcramptonjr.com, or leave a voicemail at 661-524-6093. I look forward to seeing you there. Cheers.